I've burned through hundreds of dollars testing the 3 biggest AI video tools on the market, and one of them I almost canceled after week 1. Then I figured out exactly what it's actually good for, and it became the one I use every single week. By the end of this video, you'll know which of these 3 tools fits your workflow and which one is quietly wasting your money. Hey, welcome back. If you're new here, I run a faceless YouTube channel, and I use AI video tools in production every week, not just for a one-off test. So this isn't an, I signed up for a free trial and skimmed the homepage video. This is an, I've actually shipped real videos with all 3 video. Today we're breaking down Pictory, InVideo, and Fliki, 3 of the most popular AI video tools in 2026. I'm going to walk you through 5 things that actually matter when you're choosing one of these. How each one builds your video, voice quality, visual quality, editing control, and price to value. Stick around for the end because I'll tell you exactly which one I'd pick for 3 different types of creators. First, let's talk about the core approach because these 3 tools are not built the same way. Pictory is footage first from text. You paste in a script, a blog post, or even a URL, and it scans your content, breaks it into scenes, and pulls matching stock clips from Shutterstock and Getty. It's genuinely fast. I've had a rough draft ready in under 2 minutes. InVideo is template and prompt first. You describe what you want, and it pulls from a massive library, we're talking 16 million plus stock assets, and assembles a full edit you can then refine in a real timeline editor. It also gives you access to frontier generative video models, so it can actually create footage, not just pull from a stock library. Fliki is voice first. You paste a script, pick a voice, and it builds scene visuals around your narration. If your workflow starts with, I already have a script and I need a voice, Fliki is built for that exact moment. So before you pick a tool, ask yourself, am I starting from written content, a creative idea, or a finished script? That answer alone eliminates 2 of these 3 tools for most people. This is the one people underestimate, and it's the one that actually makes or breaks a faceless channel. Fliki wins this category, no contest. It's got thousands of AI voices across dozens of languages, and the natural pacing is noticeably better than the other 2. I tested a script in 3 different languages, and even native speakers on my team said it didn't sound robotic. Pictory's voices are fine for quick repurposing content, but I've noticed they can sound flat on longer narration, fine for a 60-second recap, less fine for a 10-minute deep dive. InVideo's voice options have improved, but voice was never really the point of that tool. And it's a footage and editing platform first, voice second. My honest take, if voice quality is your top priority, especially for narrated, faceless content, Fliki is the clear winner here, and it's not close. Now let's flip it. Visuals. InVideo takes this one. Between the massive stock library and the bundled access to frontier generative video models, you can get footage that simply doesn't exist anywhere else at this price point. I used it for a client concept video where stock footage couldn't capture what I needed, and the generative option filled that gap. Pictory's visual strength is licensing quality. Shutterstock and Getty footage is clean and commercially safe, which matters if you're building a brand and don't want a copyright headache down the line, but it is stock only. If your concept needs something no stock library has, Pictory simply can't generate it for you. Fliki's visual library is the thinnest of the 3. It gets the job done for straightforward scene matching, but if visuals are your priority, this isn't the tool built for that job. Here's where your patience level matters. InVideo gives you the most control, a real timeline editor, conversational AI editing commands, the ability to manually fine-tune almost everything. The trade-off is a steeper learning curve. I'll be honest, it took me longer to get comfortable in InVideo than the other 2. Pictory sits in the middle. You can swap visuals scene by scene with a click, which is great for quick fixes, but it's not built for frame-precise editing. Fliki is the lightest touch. It's built for speed, not granular control, cuts and text overlays, basically. Great if you just want to get a video out the door. Frustrating if you're a control freak about your edit. If you want to set it and forget it workflow, Fliki or Pictory. If you want hands-on control, InVideo. Let's talk money, because pricing structures are actually really different here. Pictory runs roughly $19 to $39 a month, depending on the tier. but it's priced around video minutes, not video count, so a long tutorial eats your quota faster than a short clip. InVideo starts around $20 to $28 a month for the entry plan, but if you want the generative model access, you're looking at $50 or more. Here's the thing, though. Accessing those same generative models on their own would cost you hundreds of dollars a month elsewhere. So if you're actually using that feature, it's a legitimate deal. Fliki sits around $21 a month on the standard tier, with premium plans running much higher if you need voice cloning or priority rendering. My honest take on value. Pictory wins for pure content repurposing on a budget. InVideo wins for value if you're actually using the generative video access. Fliki wins for value if voice is your bottleneck and you don't need heavy editing. So here's my real-world recommendation. If you're repurposing blog posts or long-form content into quick videos, go Pictory. If you want maximum creative control and access to cutting-edge generative video, go InVideo. And if you're building a narrated, faceless channel where the voice carries the whole video, that's Fliki, and it's the one I personally reach for most often. If this saved you from wasting a month's subscription on the wrong tool, that's exactly why I make these videos. Subscribe if you want more honest, hands-on breakdowns like this one. No fluff, no affiliate spin, just what actually works in production. And drop a comment telling me which one of these three you're using right now, or which one you're about to try. I read every comment, and it genuinely shapes what I test next. See you in the next one.